Hello, it's me again, Dr. Lawrence Forgacs with Eye Care Associates in Optometry. Let's take a peek inside. Here's our reception area where patients come to check in and check out. We have all kinds of literature here. Oh, one of my most favorite patients of all time, Joe Franklin. Joe Franklin was like my surrogate dad in New York. We used to go to Broadway shows every other Thursday night for years before he had a terrible fall and is no longer with us anymore. But he was a great guy. Loved Joe Franklin. We have all kinds of literature posted in the office to tell you about the health of your eyes and how to make them stay healthy a whole lifetime. We've had over the years many patients that have been in Broadway shows. We had multiple patients from Cats, from Les Mis, from the Phantom of the Opera. And this brings us to my trophy case and my pictures of when I was on the adult amateur equestrian show circuit for over 20 years. My most favorite horse of all times was the innkeeper who took me to Washington to ride for the National Championship, Adult Amateurs Marshall and Sterling Championship. I was one of the 39 riders selected from the entire United States to go and participate in that competition in Washington. This brings me to another horse. This was the fastest horse I ever rode, White Knight. We entered the spring circuit competition in Vermont, in Manchester, Vermont. And in the speed class that year, this horse outpaced every other horse in this show jumping speed class by 10 seconds, unheard of. Most competitions, the first 4 or 5 riders are within a second of each other when they cross the finish line. He beat everybody by 10 seconds, and we were the spring circuit champions that year in 2005. So if you want to be your best in school, in the classroom, in the office, in competition, you first have to see your best. And that's where we come in. That's where we can help you see your best so that you can perform your best in any endeavor that you choose, whether it's business, pleasure, play, sports, whatever activity you choose. And this brings me to my favorite person, Scarlett Lewis. Scarlett developed the most comprehensive social-emotional learning program that's ever been introduced in the United States. Unfortunately, this was brought about by the death of her son, Jesse, who was one of the 20 kids killed at the Sandy Hook massacre back December 14th, 10 years ago, 2012. But out of that came a message that Jesse left, Nurturing Healing Love, and Scarlett took that message and has been working on this program ever since. It's in thousands and thousands of schools all across America. It's in every country around the world. It's a fabulous social emotional program. And please go to her website, JessieLewisChooseLoveMovement.org. Take a look at it yourself. There's a home version, a school version, a business version. And if you want to participate in supporting her foundation, would you order from Amazon, sign up for AmazonSmile.com and pick a charity. And in this case, the charity that I chose is the ChooseLoveMovement.org charity. And every time you make a purchase, Amazon will make a small donation on your behalf to that charity that comes out of the money that they collect. You don't pay for this. Amazon donates this money themselves. It's a small amount, but every little bit helps, and you will be helping another child participate in this program. It's a wonderful program. It teaches children courage, gratitude, forgiveness, compassion, how to be a better person, how to show respect for their fellow classmates, their teachers, their parents. It's fabulous. So please be a part of that and take a look at that. Moving on, we have, over the years, had lots of patients from every walk of life, from Broadway shows the shows at Bally's in Atlantic City. Diane Sawyer's been our patient since 1981. More productions from Bally's when it was open. This brings us down the hallway to our exam rooms, and this is what they look like. And in our exam rooms, every wall is covered with either celebrities that we've treated over the years, or continuing education programs that I've been involved in, or awards, or lectures that I've given. We have an enormous amount of patients from all walks of life. Eve Queller and Eve Queller's Opera Orchestra. She started that back in the 70s and just retired recently. And we just have everything you can imagine, all kinds of people from all walks of life. Donald Trump, Pamela Harriman was our ambassador to France for years before she passed away. And moving on, more shows, off-Broadway shows. Coming down the hallway, we have a little instruction room where we teach contact lenses. We have a pre-test room that's full of all kinds of equipment to test your visual fields, to test your refractive length of your eye, more visual fields. And then we come to our contact lens storage room, where we have every imaginable contact lens that's ever been used right here, hidden in this room, and available when we need it for patients to be tested with new kinds of contact lenses. So we have every lens available. More shows that we've been involved with. Coming around here, the next exam room, same thing. Every wall has all kinds of programs that I participated in, lectures I've given, places I've gone to study about new technologies. Ann Ligori does the golf report out in Long Island during the golf season. More awards, more studies. Valerie Perrine was in Lenny and in the Superman movies, and my friend Christopher Reeve was in those movies, and he actually rode one of my horses back in 1993-94 when we were stabled together at Stonecrest in Ridgefield. We had the same trainer, and he rode one of my horses, Visionary, the big black horse that was out there in one of those pictures when we came in through the waiting room. Another exam room, same thing. We have all kinds of equipment available here to test your eyes with, to make sure when you leave here, you're going to have the best possible vision that you could possibly have to help you perform the best. We have all kinds of sports figures, Willis Reed, Roy White from the famous 79, 77, 78 Yankees championships. Fabulous guy, fabulous family. His family comes here as well. And we've just had been so fortunate to have so many patients. Belle from The Beauty and the Beast, really nice person. Tom Cruise, one of our patients, was one of the directors on that show. All of my credentials, and here we have our fabulous optical dispensary. And Cindy Shaffron is our optician. She is fabulous. Down here, Harry Belafonte. I went to at least 5 of his retirement shows. He would retire and he would decide he wasn't retired. And here's Jody Fritz, a really fabulous artist who lived with Joe Franklin for 20 years before he passed away. Fabulous person, fabulous artwork. You go to one of her art shows in New York. We have lots and lots and lots of wonderful people here. And I'm so glad that you've had this opportunity to come and take a look at our office. And we hope you'll come visit us in person yourself. 212-583-9000. Give us a call, and we'd be more than happy to take care of your eyes and help you be your best and perform your best. Remember, it all starts with vision. You have to see good. If you want to be your best, you have to see your best. Thanks for listening, and we'll look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye.